Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. Thank you for joining me today. As the title suggests, we're basically going through all my Sephora online orders, what I've ordered over the last 2 years. I think it was September 2023 when I started ordering from Sephora. I'm not too sure when the last order was, but I'll talk you through that. I have screenshotted everything on this phone so we can go through it. I am going to just tell you when Sephora online was available in the UK, because it's not always been available. So according to Google, Sephora online store became available in the UK on October 17th, 2022, and I only ordered from them in September 2023, so that's how long I waited. And it says this launch coincided with the rebranding of the online retailer Feel Unique. Yeah, you could get these Feel Unique bags, like monthly subscription bags, but I never did it. I mean, I ordered one and then I cancelled it, and I can show you that. That's also on the orders. So they're rebranded to Sephora.co.uk, which Sephora acquired. So in a sense, they are still Feel Unique, but also go under the umbrella of Sephora. So now that I've got that out of the way, let me go into my photos, and I want to go into the last order. So this was placed on 9th of September 2023, and what I'm going to be talking about is how I feel about the product now. Could I declutter it, or am I going to keep it? Just so you know if it was worth my money. So I ordered this product on 9th of September 2023. It cost £45.90, so it had gone down in sale, so I did think it was worth the money at the time. And I got a CeraVe facial moisturising lotion, SPF 25 free ml complimentary sample. So that's what it looks like. You're not really going to be able to see it, but as you can see, it's the Natasha Denona, is it Glam Face? Yeah, Glam Face palette. Let me show you, because I do still have it. I have all of these products. Okay. So, hello, you can see me. This one's really nice. It's really good as a travel palette, I think. So when I next go away, I'll probably just take this. I don't like the blush, so I could get by without that blush. I'd probably take a different blush to that. I mean, yeah, it's kind of a rosy toned blush. If you really rub your finger in it to heat the product up, it's okay. It's actually not too bad. It's just a little bit darker than what I would go for personally. I'm really into pink blushes at the moment. The highlighter and the eyeshadow, so I really do love. They do get quite a lot of use, even though it doesn't look like they do. I love these ones here, especially. And yeah, it really should go into a project, guys, because I've had this one the longest. I got it in September of 2023, so it's nearly 2 years old. So I think the next palette, but I'm supposed to be going through all my Pat McGrath Labs ones. Once I've used my Pat McGrath Labs eyeshadow palettes, because I really don't have too many, I think I'm going to work on Natasha Denona, and I'm going to work on this one for a couple of months. Anyway, that's that. Going nowhere. I really like it. I just don't really like the blush. I've not had too much luck with Natasha Denona blushes. I've had to throw a palette away. It was like a bronze palette. If I can get the palette, I'll leave it around here somewhere. Can't remember the exact name of it, but I wasn't the only one that didn't like it. Spoke to a few friends and they said that they decluttered theirs as well. So yeah, I can't show you that, but let's move on to the next product. Okay, so the next product, I bought something, and my mum bought me something for either Christmas or my birthday. It would have been Christmas. It was ordered 19th of July 2024. So I went all the way from September of 2023 to July of 2024, 19th of July 2024. What date was it? It was the 9th of September in 2023 when I ordered that face palette by Natasha Denona. So that's pretty good. That's 10 months. Anyway, it was around Christmas, well, not around July, August, September. That normally is the time I look at Christmas gifts, buying myself makeup for Christmas, and also my mum tends to get me makeup. In this one, I bought the Give Pick It Up Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer in the shade Heating Up. And my mum bought me the Natasha Denona My Mini Dream Glow Blush and Highlighter. Now the Give Pick It Up Cream Contour and Powder has had a lot of use. I've hit pan on that, I'll show you that in a minute. So the total of the entire order was £33.70. I think they were on sale. So the Give was £18.40, and then the Natasha Denona was £17. That might be regular price for that blush, I don't know. Like when I calculate it at the end, I'm going to go off the prices that was paid at the time, not the prices that are on the Sephora website now. So let me get you these two products to look at, because like I said, I do have them all. Right, there's the blush. I haven't used the blush as much as I've used the Give Contour product. So I'll show you that first. So that looks like that. I am really happy with the progress. Look at all that pan in the cream bronzer. And then, of course, I haven't hit pan on the powder, but cream's easier to hit pan on, isn't it? That is going nowhere. I really love this one. And then, like I said, my mum bought me this one. Look at the packaging, it's so cute. Natasha Denona My Mini Dream Glow Blush, and you can see I've used it. Like, you can see I've used it over here, but we're nowhere near hitting pan or anything like that. And that's because I've got so many blushes in my collection. The amount of blushes I've even bought this year is insane. I bought some, I've had Lisa gift me some, and it's just insane. I have got blush all over the place. I will be doing a separate video on blushes, especially the blushes that I've bought and been... I might just title the video there then, something like the blushes that have come into my collection this year. Because I'm not just going to show you the ones that I've bought when I've got others that have been gifted to me. So you might want to see that. I feel like this is going to be a series. Eyeshadow palettes, guys. There is two in this one that I bought from Sephora, but there's been a lot more. I went through my drawers earlier and there was a lot more that came into my collection, more than I thought. From Black Friday of last year to current, there's more than I thought. So I will show that in a separate video as well. And you'll probably see these two palettes as well in that video. But yeah, I'm going to go through what I got from Sephora, and these two palettes that are coming up have been bought from Sephora. So what's up next? What's up next is what I've got on my lips. So it's the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Stick. Is it Fussy? This was £18. It should have been £23, and you can see there I got £5 discount. So it was £18. No, sorry, it was £23 and I paid £18, and you can see I had £5 discount there. So, as you know, this is what they look like. Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Sticks. This isn't one of the shimmers. I do have one of the shimmers, but I didn't buy it from Sephora. This one is called Is It Fussy? I think I bought the shimmer one from Boots. I don't really want to put it up any more than it is, but I have used a lot. Look, you can see just how much I've used. I put it up too much and it wouldn't go back down, so that's why it's a little bit odd looking. But yeah, that's that one. I didn't like them. When I first tried this gloss bomb stick, I really didn't like it. I'm coming around to the idea of liking them, guys, but I wouldn't get any more. Maybe when I've used this one up, maybe I'll get Riri. I don't know. But yeah, that's that. Okay, so I can only tell you about this. I can't show it. So, ordered on the 19th of October 2024. So I ordered my mum some Dior Eau de Parfum for Christmas. That cost £64.80 for 30ml. For 30ml. Have I got a 30ml bottle anywhere? Right, this is 30ml, guys. I paid £64 and that was on sale for a size like this. But the bottle is cute. I don't even think she's worn any of it yet. I keep saying to her, Mum, just wear it. With that came a couple of samples, Dior L'Oreal and New Sauvage, 2ml. So I got the Dior L'Oreal, and that's kind of what made me buy this. Because this is a dupe for the Dior L'Oreal. It's by a company called Perfume Parlor, and it's called I Love Gold 0264. It's so nice. So nice. And I don't know if I'm going to get the Eyeshadow Low this year because it's £130 and it's kind of like, I don't need it. I don't think I'm going to buy it. Just so expensive. But yeah, this one really doesn't count. I mean, I know I've spent the money, but it doesn't count because it wasn't a product for me. So I feel like I'm going to leave that off. Go into the next one. Right, so then the next order was placed on the 22nd of November 2024. It cost £46.10. Looks like there was both an offer. So the Tarte Shade Tape Glow Blush Bar, which I'm using currently now when I shop my stash, that was £31.50, and I know that was an offer because I think normally it's about £46. And then the Tarte Maracuja Magic Juicy Lip Duo. So those two down there, and again I have got both of those, so let me show you. Let me just try and wipe the fingerprints off this. So that looks like that. It's really pretty. The blushes in this are absolutely amazing. It looks like I've barely used any of it. I have only pulled it out a few times, like twice I think, to do my Shop My Stash. And I do a Shop My Stash rotation every month. It will get pulled out occasionally and I will use it for a month. Well, I'll kind of, at the moment with this, I'm also using the Hourglass as well, and that does have a couple of blushes in it, so I'm rotating. And then of course you've got the highlighter in there. It's just such a beautiful blush palette, and this one is called the Glow Blush Bar. The shade is the Rose Bar. I think they did two different shades. So there was that, and then what did I say the other thing was? I've already forgotten. Oh yeah, the lipsticks. So they're only minis, these lipsticks. We've got the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump in Daffodil. I'm not going to roll them up for the same reason I didn't roll the Fenty one up. And then we've got the Lip Vinyl in Hibiscus. And these are the only two I've got, and I wouldn't buy any more Tarte lipsticks. If I was going to let anything go, it would be these two, because they're not my favourite formulas, and I feel like I wouldn't miss them within my collection. I've got a lot of lipsticks, but I'm not going to. They're expensive. How much did I pay for them? I know the full-size ones are really expensive. I paid £14.60 for both of them. So I feel like that's quite expensive considering you can get drugstore for a lot less. The next order was the 11th of March. When was the previous one? See, there seems to be quite a big gap between these orders, except for the order that I placed for my mum in October, and then an order was placed in November. Right, so we'll talk about my order. So the last order I think I placed for myself was the lipstick, the Fenty Beauty Gloss. That was on the 8th of August, and then the perfume was in October, was it? Yeah, the perfume was in October for my mum, but that wasn't for me. So I'm just not classing that as something for me, even though the money was spent, even though I paid for it. It was a Christmas gift to somebody else. And then I didn't order anything else till the 22nd of November. So that's quite good going. You know, there's a lot of, like, I probably ordered from other places. So again, August, and then what was it, November? So 3 months between orders. So the next order was 11th of March. So that's even a bigger gap. So December, January, February, March, 4 months. So this one cost £21. This was, I only ordered this one. I remember at the time they was offering me a really nice birthday gift because my birthday was in February. Because I ordered this on the 11th of March, and they were saying if you don't place an order soon, you'll lose out on your birthday gift. And I'd never tried anything by Caudalie before. I'm going to show you the birthday gift first, and it's worth like between £20 and £30. I've not used it yet. Caudalie Vinyl Hydro. It's a moisturising mask, nourishes and soothes skin in 10 minutes, but you can use it overnight as well. So yeah, I've not used it, but I wanted to buy it. And then I came across the Haus Labs by Lady Gaga set lip oil and mini highlighter. and that was £26. Again, I think that was on sale. £26, and then I got £5 knocked off. I think that's why I ordered it, because I had a voucher, and I only paid, as you can see there, £21 when it was dispatched. So let me show you. I'd wanted to try Haus Labs, and I just thought it was the perfect time, but already I'm beginning to think how much has been spent here, because it's a lot. So Haus Labs lip oil, and it's one of those pH ones, but it's not one of those ones that really make your lips go bright pink. That's what I like about it. It's in the shade Primary. It's only a small one. And then again, the Haus Labs blush or highlighter, blush highlighter hybrid, I like to say, is in the shade Rose Quartz. It says it's a mini duo radiant gel. This is really pretty. If you put this on, you don't need a highlighter. It's so pretty. So yeah, that's that. Okay, so 25th of November 2024. So what was that then? Alright, so I've missed this one. 25th of November 2024. I was talking to a friend, and she was saying a specific blusher would suit my skin tone. It's by Hourglass. I love Hourglass blushers, and I just checked it wasn't in any of my excuse me. I checked it wasn't in any of my Hourglass palettes. Like, I've got this one and I've got the jellyfish, and it wasn't. It's more like a rosy brown. It's the Mood Exposure one. And again, I got £5 off there. It should have been £22.40. I got it for £17.40. I'm one of those people that love a good sale. It's in here somewhere. Oh yeah, I've barely worn it, guys. Could I actually get this out of my collection? No, because I do like Hourglass blushers, so I do really need to concentrate on trying to wear this soon. But I have got so many blushes. I don't even know how many I've got in my collection. All I know is it seems to have taken over eyeshadow palettes. I don't have that many eyeshadow. Well, I've got 158, so I do quite clearly have a lot of eyeshadow palettes, but I feel like I've got just as many blushes. So the next one would be this. All right, sorry guys, just give me a minute. I forgot to put these couple of items in photos here. So these two items were ordered on the 18th of January 2025, and they was for my birthday. So we've got the Rare Beauty Warm Wishes Effortless Cream Bronzer Stick in Bright Side, and then the Sephora Collection Cream Contour Stick in 01 30 Light. It looks like I paid full price for this. So they were dispatched at $38.99. So, right, so the thoughts on these are, this Sephora Contour Stick I absolutely love. I would definitely repurchase. I mean, it looks like I've not used a lot, but I have. It's just really, really nice. It glides on really smooth. Now, my friend Tammy over at Canadian Beauty is to blame for these two products. Then we've got Rare Beauty Warm Wishes in Bright Side. I don't think I like it. I need to use these both together again, but I really don't think I like it. And this one just doesn't look like I've used it at all, which is a shame because it was £25, you know. It's an expensive product. I feel like I can give that away. I could give it away quite easily. Whereas the Sephora one, no, that's always going to stay in the collection. Right, what's up next? We have literally got two more products to talk about. One's more recent, a lot more recent than I would like it to be because I'm on the snow buy and I ultimately want to do really well on the snow buy. But just looking at the dates on these products that they were ordered, and this is why I wanted to do this video, is there's quite a big gap between some of them, so I'm quite happy with that. So I ordered a palette for myself on the 9th of January 2025 for my birthday, which is on the 12th of February. I got it on sale. It was on sale anyway, I think. Yeah, because they're £64 Natasha Denona palettes, and it says £48. So Natasha Denona, I Need a Warm eyeshadow palette. That's what I got. That I would have only got on my birthday on the 12th of February, but I've still not used it. And this is my whole point, right? Use what you've got. And if you're not using it, then is that not telling you a story in itself? Well, should we, as content creators, like people going out and buying makeup, should we be buying more makeup when we've not used what we've got? Like, for me personally, this is where I'm talking about myself. I'm like, no, you shouldn't just use what you've got. Let me show you. So that's what it looks like. And then you'll see in a minute how brand spanking new it looks. Natasha Denona I Need a Warm palette. And these aren't even all the palettes that came into my collection last year. Last Christmas and last birthday, I got quite a few palettes of different individual people. If you want to see that eyeshadow collection from, not from what I bought, but what other people have bought me, then leave me a comment in this video and I'm all too happy to show you. But anyway, look at this palette. It's so nice, it's so warm. And for the longest time I held off this palette, but I saw it in the sale and I'm like, just buy it, you know. It's stunning. Phenomena, this one up here, is a duochrome. It looks quite bronzy there, but then it changes colour. I hope it's not going to be like the Beauty Bay Botanical palette that my mum bought me recently. Well, for my birthday. No, it was for Christmas last year, sorry. I hope it's not going to be like that because there was a shade in there that I just really didn't like on me. Then we've just got one more product, guys. And this one was bought on the 24th of June 2025. And I bought it because I had discount. That's why I bought it. I paid, it looks like £32. I thought I got more off than that. And the blusher was worth £37, which is an expensive blush. I wouldn't get any more of these blushers. It's the Dior Rosewood. I mean, it's beautiful and everything. Yeah, it still smells heavily of spearmint. I do not like it. I don't like spearmint though. So yeah, that was £37, and again, that was the last product. So now what I need to do is I need to go and work out what was spent. Okay guys, so what I've left off is things that I haven't bought. Like, I bought this through my Sephora and my mum gave me the money back, so that is not included. She actually put this away for, I think it was for Christmas last year. And also, I bought the perfume for her, and it, you know, it's not to be included in the overall price, but blimey, am I shocked at what it came to. Now, this is going to be small change to some people. To me, who's not working at the moment, some of these products were bought when I was working. To me, literally, it's more than small change. I could buy so much with this money, but let me tell you what I spent between September 2023 and June 2025. Like I said, you know, to some people it would be small change, to me it's not. Just because at the moment I am claiming universal credit and I don't have this kind of money to spare. And even if I did have this money to spare, just seeing it on the calculator, seeing how much I've spent, kind of makes me feel like, really. And I've also bought other things from other places, so it'd be interesting to get all those products out and see what I've spent there as well. So that's what I've spent. And like I said, it'd be small change to some people, but it's not to me. It's £280.99. That's practically £300 in 2 years. And to some people, like I said, it'll be like, oh, is that all? Like, I would have spent thousands, and I probably have when it comes to like where I've shopped elsewhere. Like I said, that's going to be really, really interesting. I might go back 2 years with everything and just try and figure out what I have bought in the last 2 years. From Cult Beauty, Look Fantastic, those kind of places. There's also Boots. I've bought some Revolution palettes from there. It would be a very interesting video, the other video that we're going to do. So if you like these kind of videos, and if you want me to do one that's palettes only, that's eyeshadow palettes only, leave me a comment down below. Also, like this video, it really helps me out so that I know what kind of content that you like to watch. Please like, share and comment, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.